Ki khubor ka Batesi TV ka umdi basnyam bat penjaslian Umrupa Premium Meghalaya.
Chief Secretary Kajalao ba Donald Philip Walang haga khandai tri unai lor arajar phosan laplait pai ba ikakor blat ho do Reverend WC Khongwir Halor Shongkha Shongman haga diga juk Mynta yaga bala kerteng the family and the church in modern changing society haga jingalang kablalong ha multi-purpose complex Jangajayar Presbyterian Church Shillong haga diga sngi la sakilang do Principal John Roberts Theological College Moklat Reverend Dr. B.L. Nongpri, Ulalong Kumusumbot Kongsan, Pastor, Kitamin Basan, Kibahing SM, Baki Blashakot Ngobha.
And there is a song in the PCI. Thank God that it is 9 September, not 9/11. That is one of the important things that we thank God that it doesn't happen. So, this book is in English. The target readers, why I write this book is only for the students, the teachers, friends from the church, and those who would like to have it. I didn't write purposely for the mass of our believers. That is why it is in English. As I've mentioned, that I meant only for those readers who can read in English, those friends, students, teachers, like that. So by the grace of God and your prayer, we hope that next time I'll try to do it in Khasi for the mass benefit of our believers here in the church. So this is my short introduction about this book. It's very small, not big. Why? That also is a time factor. Second thing is that because I don't want this book at the beginning of my work, let me start with the humble beginning, small book. And also it is much easier for us to put in our hand pocket, or ladies, you can put in your bag also. So you can read it within half an hour, you can finish for those fast readers. So that is why I don't want to make it too much voluminous. So these are the things which come to my mind as prayed by Tong Memo and mentioned by our Anderson, that our society now has been experiencing a lot of challenges. So I find that the family, our families and the church, we are struggling every day. Especially, these days we are facing a lot of challenges in our society. Therefore, this humble effort of mine will serve only as a token of, like a way to look forward. What we, the family, what we as members of the church, here pastors and elders, how we can cope, how we can face and give to the society a befitting Christian response, so that somehow we can make our world a better place to live in.
Because I've already committed and given my word. He is also a good planner because, as he mentioned and confessed himself, his job is only to write the book and not to pay for it. Very convenient, I must say. So, and I must congratulate you, Pastor, for this book, and I have the privilege of reading it in advance because for everybody should see a copy in advance. So it's both an honor and a blessing really for me to stand before all of you here in this gathering for the launch of this book. That actually is the very basic and very heart of our Christian faith. Family, fellowship, and the foundations of our walk with God. Today we celebrate not only a publication but also a lifetime of wisdom, a lifetime of ministry and devotion embodied in its author, that is Reverend W.C. Khongwir, our beloved pastor of the Jaya Presbyterian Church. A book is never just words that is penned down. It's not just a page that we read. It is a testimony, a witness, and a gift to all of us who will turn its leaves. In this regard, Reverend Khongwir has given us more than a book. I can assure you, because I've gone through it, he has given us a legacy of faith. It is a very interesting book, although it's small and short, and you can read it in one day as he mentioned, but the wisdom that is there in the book will be of great help to all of us. Through his shepherding of the congregation at Jaya, through his years of pastoral ministry, teaching and counseling, and now through this written work, he continues to remind us of the essential elements of our Christian life, the nurturing of families grounded in prayer, and the importance of love and unity, and our constant call to live according to God's word. I've known Reverend Khongwir for a very, very long time. In fact, right from the time when he was staying in Jerusalem, I was also there, not too far away from where he stayed. Played badminton together. Of course, he was very much senior, and I was very small at that point of time. And I've benefited a lot from his counseling, from his help. He's always a regular visitor home, and many of you, in fact, are regular visitors home, pastors, all that, and I would thank all of you for that. That I was a small child. It is the Jaya Presbyterian Church which helped me lay the basic foundation of my beliefs and ethics that I had worked with. I was a registered student right from infant, primary, junior, intermediate, and senior Sunday school in Jaya. So many years as part of the Sunday school program in Jaya Presbyterian Church. And I would like to, inform many of you who are not aware that 3-4 Sunday school teachers played a very big role in shaping my mind and shaping my beliefs. In primary, I remember very clearly, it was Elder Ramu Pradhan, who was just down the road, in fact. He used to like me a lot, and somehow we used to talk after the Sunday school is over and all that, and he used to guide me. Like, one thing that he always says, work ethic, within Preshtam. Kita kena ni kamera ni within Preshtam, long how to quote long doctor, long engineer. I remember very clearly. Like long doctor, long engineer, like when you grow up, you become a doctor, you become an engineer. And of course, I became an engineer because I did my graduation in engineering. But the way he guided us as a Sunday school teacher, the way he shepherded us, the way he taught us in the Sunday school, it was really mind-boggling. I still remember the teachings even now, and I'm talking about 50 years ago. I'm talking about 50 years ago, that's what they were. Then, second was in intermediate. Junior, I was for a very short time, so I has distilled many years of his experience, pastoral experience, and has kept all the reflections in this short book. On behalf of everyone gathered here, Pastor, I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to you for penning this book, and you continue to pastor us with your example in our daily lives, your teaching, and now your writing. You have shepherded and you continue to feed your flock in the church, equipping us with wisdom that will guide us, not just the present generation, many of us here, but also the future. Outside the church, Pastor Khongwir has also been very involved in social work, social activities for which we are grateful. In fact, I was just mentioning to him just now, 2 days back also he was involved in the setting up of the drug counseling center in Barazar, along with Babuji and others, for which we are grateful. It's one of the biggest challenges that we have today in our society, in our state, in our city. It's a very big challenge, and it is only with the help of many stakeholders, various stakeholders, and which included major stakeholders of the church, that we can combat this big problem.